Parents, welcome to parental guidance for the month of June for Taurus children. Um, I am using the energy oracle cards yet again. Interesting messages. Somehow this deck just likes to identify maybe parent stuff. So I'm hoping that this message will turn out for children, or have some child influences in it. Maybe it's just the energy where, it's more about getting our stuff together as the parents so that we can be the better people that we need to for our children during this season of having all these planets in retrograde. We got Pluto, we got Venus, I think we got Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury is coming up in retrograde soon, Neptune. So there's like 7 planets that are in retrograde. I think really maybe throughout October and maybe a little bit longer for some, but maybe the key messages that we as adults need to get ourselves together so that we can better assist our children in their journey. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, take a minute to get any visual messages, and then we're gonna go with whatever spirit gives me. Have to do that mother ear, okay, wait, my child calling for me. What's that sound? It's so interesting, as parents, especially moms, they know what their child sounds like. They know that sound. They can hear it from, they can hear it from a distance at a playground. They can hear faint sounds from upstairs or wherever you may be in the house. And they just know. And more times than not, they're right. It's like our brains, I don't know if you've had this experience of your brain actually waking you up in your sleep. Not newborn, but your child is much older, and my brain will be like, Tanita, wake up. I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh, thanks, brain. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So. I'm getting a few things. Pouring. I'm getting a waterfall. Something is it's either it's a glass, a stem, a champagne or margarita glass, cocktail glass. But I get pour, like P-O-U-R. Like something is being poured into a glass, an elegant stem glass. Also for some of you, and this is for adults, but I'm getting, the outline of the outline of a woman's legs, where it's the V, where she holds her legs together. It makes a V with her thighs. And so I'm getting that image as well. And I don't know if that's dealing with sensuality. But going with Taurus is a sign of, being the connoisseur, liking to indulge sometimes. This may be a time of romantic passion for some of you. but that visual is coming back up. Something specifically about like the feminine, female reproductive system, that V. I don't know if it's like it's possible, but it's not really coming up strongly that there's like a condition, like a imbalance in that area. I'm not, that could apply to some, but I'm also getting like self-care or loving of the female body, loving your body. And I'm accepting your physical form. But it's just a very like gentle message of pour and, you know, waterfalls and flow. And it feels very feminine. It feels very like sensual at times. And I know that Taurus is a feminine sign. So we'll see where it goes with that. Maybe they're like teen messages. I don't know. Adults, but I'm not getting like 5-year-old messages so far. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for sharing whatever you'd like for us to know in the month of June for parents of Taurus children. Go for some. Like all of a sudden I have a taste for what is that place called? It's not the Open Shack. It's like a chop shop, the original chop shop. Fresh vegetables. Like Olive Garden is coming to mind. I guess I'm just hungry right now, so perhaps I shouldn't do readings while I'm hungry. Chop shop, that's not really good. I'll have to stop there after this. Before they close during the curfew. Ew. All right, Angel of Strength. Man with the, why is this guy here again? I have no idea. Someone coming out of a broken heart? No. Somebody is coming out of a broken heart. Oh, because we do have, I know we got Venus in retrograde, so this may be some love stuff. For some. I do see walking away, and I do see liberty and freedom and happiness. Even though that happiness card is in reverse, but I do see somebody like getting away from something, searching for their purpose, and there's a strategy to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching. Likes, shares, comments, all of that, subscribes, notifications, all that is always appreciated. Thank you. It's really loud. I see someone being healthy and walking away. Like, it's funny, victory in reverse. We'll see, but I feel like somebody is walking away, or it feels like a good sign, like somebody is leaving something behind. I see a lot of happy cards in reverse. And I don't know if this is like somebody else is not happy, or there's some confusion. But God, it feels really good. It feels really, yep. It feels really healthy. It feels really good. Oh, it's like I have some more cards either on the way. really could be somebody else. Like somebody else is not happy with you moving forward. I see so much joy. I feel like, why would you not be happy with all of this stuff going on? But I do have some more card decks coming. I do have a couple of channels that I am going to start investing in so that we can focus more on adults, single adults, married adults, you know, just people over 20. And then we're also going to focus about or do some readings on finances on those channels. So look for that information coming hopefully sometime this month. That's one of the reasons why my readings have been kind of off, is because I've been trying to get so much set up, and I'm only one person and I can only do so much at a time. Thanks. It's like I wish I could take myself. Sometimes I wish I could, you know, double or quadruple my energy level, but it is what it is. I'm just one person. Yeah, this is good stuff. Somebody is definitely, or I see a strong theme of, I'm not going to keep this one, but you get the Temple Path and Appreciation. So there's good stuff here, a lot of good stuff, and I think I'll stop here with that. It feels really good. It feels really good. All of a sudden in my nose, I'm feeling like a sharp, like, you know, if you get a whiff of like bleach or something, like that kind of burns your nose hairs. It's almost like something is being cleared out for somebody. Okay, it feels really healthy. So we got a man, we got a broken connection here. A dissolution of a relationship. And it feels, I'll say for you, it feels good. It feels good. It feels really good. Trying to, I mean, sometimes I try to like figure out how these go. I see a lot of gold colors. I see red and I see blue. And I feel like for whoever this message is for, could be a teenager. Sorry. It could even be a child. But I feel that the blue that's represented in these cards, and you can't really see them well, like, you know, but you can see the cards, but just not in detail. The blue cards is like, almost like your soul. What is the blue? That is your throat chakra. But I feel like it's like the energy, the action from your soul moving forward. I feel like the gold that's represented here is your mental, your intellect. I see a lot of gold here. See a little bit of green, and I see red. And for whoever this is for, this could be a teenager who had a breakup. It wasn't, I can't say it was mutual, but for whoever this message is for, they are not grieving over it. it just wasn't a good fit for them. You know, that it just wasn't a good fit. I don't feel anything about abuse, or it was just like, no, this isn't the guy for me, or this isn't the girl for me, or we don't have a lot in common, or we have a difference of seeing things. No, we just don't. We don't have the chemistry, or it's just it was an observation, like, nah, you know, something like that, where there wasn't trauma or anything like a heavy investment to make whoever this reading is for get really like invested into it. It's so weird because you have cornucopia, you have the door to personal healing and happiness and victory and blossoming abundance in reverse. How was that? Those are all positive, like, valuable cards, and Taurus is like a sign of value. Venus, I think, rules Taurus, and that's like what you value, if I'm not mistaken. But even with these cards in reverse, like it was a letdown. It didn't work out. There's still like some happy silver lining or gold lining, where that person, whoever this message is for, they're not bothered by it. The broken heart is being healed, and they're just taking some time for themselves to rebalance, you know, figure out what they want in life, heal their heart, rest and rejuvenation. It feels like a really simple message, but it was just like there was a heartbreak of some sort, or a disillusion of a relationship or some kind of connection. Whoever this message is for, they know it was for the best. They're healing during this time, reestablishing their balance, you know, getting the rest and rejuvenation that they deserve, and connecting with spirit. There's strategies that are going to open up, and then that's going to put them in a position where you find the love or the connections that you deserve and desire. Really straightforward. I'm not seeing anything else too difficult or too deep. I do want to look into these 4 cards up here. Like, why do we have those cards that are happy cards, and it's happy that this person broke up, but why are those in reverse? So I just want to, you know, I want to get a couple of clarifying cards, just to give a little okay. It's almost like spirit is exchanging gifts with you. You know, it's clear, like, you don't have to worry or wait or wonder. You're not waiting on a message. Again, this co-create card came out for Aries right there. Truth be told, somebody is not being honest about how they feel, though. And that's why it's like, yeah, this feels like a separation. For somebody, and I'll look at this first row, but it really feels like this isn't a bad relationship. It's like, and it's not so much that you guys grew apart, but it really feels like two people were not being transparent or vulnerable about how they really felt in the relationship, how they felt about themselves, how they saw the other person, and because they could not be because they weren't comfortable enough disclosing that information, the blessing had to be blocked. That's the only thing that really makes sense to me. I'm like, even this card has gold in it. So you guys couldn't have the victory because y'all weren't being honest about something. Either you know it, they know it, or y'all both know it, but y'all haven't. Sounds like a Drake song. We both know it. You know, you couldn't blossom that abundance. That door to the personal healing and happiness was closed. The cornucopia, you guys feeling and experiencing all the joy. You couldn't have that because somebody was not being transparent. Somebody was holding something in, and it could have been the guy, and you know it, and that's why you broke it off. We both know it. Need something different, you know it. Ha ha, you know it. We both know it. Like it feels like that. Something's been missing. I don't know. All of a sudden, that song comes in my head. That's why. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But it's not to some, and again, I'm just going off of the journey that my intuition is leading me. For some of you, this is a separation. This is not the end. This is, we both need to go in our separate quarters, get our stuff together, and eventually, you know, by reestablishing balance, getting the rest and rejuvenation that we both need, connecting to spirit will provide the strategy that will bring us back together to co-create and have caring connections. So I don't, like, again, like I said, it didn't feel toxicity with this person. Like, it just felt like whoever you are, whoever this message is for, I'm glad I did that, because I wouldn't have really got that understanding. It was just like, you got all this beauty, all this gold. Why is nothing come of it? How do you have victory and abundance and door to happiness and cornucopia all in reverse? Somebody just, it had to end. You could not manifest that because somebody was not telling the truth. Somebody, out of their own insecurity, you know, just kept stuff, was too afraid, too prideful to open the door and let you in to unlock all of that stuff in that relationship. And I feel like it's really this person. And that's why you were like, you know what, it's all good. You know, we just see things differently. I'm not going to invest anything in here. I'm healing my broken heart. I'm going to do me. Yeah, it hurts because I'm just sitting here, but I'm going to heal my heart. You got the fourth chakra, reestablish balance, get some rest and rejuvenation. While I'm doing that, Spirit is going to bring strategies to me on what I need to do to better myself, and it's going to open the door to caring connections. That's who that message is for. I feel like this is an adult Taurus child. It feels really heavy for a child message. And I'm not even going to try to water it down for a child. But to me, it just feels like in this season, this is either shadow work, or in order for us to be better parents, we got to deal with our own stuff. But I don't feel like this is a parent message. I feel like this is an adult Taurus child who was in a relationship that wasn't bad. It's just somebody was not either mature enough, or they were too afraid to really tell you how they felt and to disclose certain things about themselves that would have otherwise made this a strong connection. And because it was like, I have no other place to go, with this, I can't sit and wait for this person, this guy, to, you know, figure out when he's going to be willing to open up to me. I'm going to walk and take a break. And that's what you did. You're working on yourself. And I feel like I feel like an exhale of not dark breath, but stale breath, stuff that you've held on to longer than what you should. I feel like that coming up to the surface and that being released, and that energy is like healing your heart, and you're going your own way. That's a pretty cool message. Thank you, Spirit, for sharing that with me. And whoever that is for, you know, I hope that speaks to you. Let me know in the comments. And again, you guys, I really appreciate like the likes, the shares, the subscribes, all of that's appreciated. Until next time, take care.